Hey guys, it's Ananas here once again, review yet another Total War Warhammer 2 online battle commentary, and this time I'll be using the greenskins, more specifically my Goblin army that I showcased in my army guide in the previous video. Today I'll be facing against the Skaven over here, one of my favorite factions once again, and we'll go through a little bit of about his build before going through mine. So he has 2 units of clan red spears as well as 2 units of clan reds with shield as his main line in the front, and then he has 3 units of plague monks behind them. These guys are pretty good for what they do. They're pretty expensive as well, but they have pretty high melee attack and melee defense stats, and they have frenzy as well, infantry killer. And then behind that he has 2 units of plague claw catapults. These guys are pretty accurate, and they cause quite a lot of damage as well. And last but not least, he has no, it's not the last, sorry, he has 2 units of red ogres over here, and then he has I think 1 or 2 units of gutter runners over here. That's the main bulk of his army, and then he has a quick hit taker as well as a plague priest on the cart thing. So let's take a look at my build over here. This is the exact same build as I did with my army guide. You can see he's firing shots at my army. I have 2 units of Ragnarok spiders over here, just to help out with my main lines, and I think I have let's see, 6 units of goblins with the max upgrades. You can see with the max upgrades they are pretty high leadership as long as they are with the general, and they look pretty badass as well. And then they have 25 melee attack and 39 melee defense, which is pretty high for how much they cost. They cost really cheap. And then I have 2 units of squeaker as well, just to cause some damage. Look at their mouths, hilarious. And then I have 2 more units in the middle. One is the Orc Shaman. So some of the spells I took is Brain Burster, when I don't really need the Full of God, or when I don't really want to spend so much Winds of Magic, I use the Brain Burster. It works as well. And then I have, here we go, Self plus Ally plus 44 melee attack. If you use it with the Wa, there's a total of 88 melee attack buff, which means the goblins are going to hit a lot, although they're not going to hit very hard, but they're going to hit a lot. And then I have a unit of Night Goblin GOBBOS. You can see he's on the squeak, pretty hilarious, pretty cool looking. And then obviously he has the Wa as well, pretty decent melee attack, melee defense stats with armor piercing as well. And then over here on my flanks, this is where my damage dealers are. These are the Night Goblin Fanatics with the Spinning Loons abilities that you guys will see in a bit when I start engaging his line. I have 2 on each flank, and they are hidden, vanguard deployed. He didn't bring in Doom Wheels, so they can't really chase them down. And over here I used my Brain Burster, caused quite a little bit of damage against his clan red spears. A pretty cheap unit, but the Winds of Magic cost is pretty low, so I can use it again pretty soon. And then I'm just gonna slowly go up. You have to rush. I had to rush this guy because obviously he had artillery, and I didn't want to just stay at the back for him to keep shooting at me. So far it's not causing that much of a damage. As you guys can see, a few shots off, but my guys are relatively safe because I put them in such a thin line. And I'm going to start engaging my main lines of Goblin really soon over here. I'm going to give you guys a close-up, and I'm going to run my squeak behind them to come in for some hammer and anvil strikes. My Ragnarok spiders are going to go in right now to go cause some damage.
They shooting! Scatter!
You can see scatter runners over here starting to fire at them, and I'm just going to run them through. He actually sent one of his red ogres to stop my squeak hurt, which is fine by me. And you can see I already buffed my guys over here in just a bit. 69 melee attack, it's really crazy, and they're going to start getting to work over here. Although these guys are just clan red with spears, my goblins will take them down pretty easily. It's the plague monks that I'm worried about, but you can see even with just some goblins, they're kind of winning the fight over here, as you guys can see, against the plague monks, which cost 2 to 3 times more compared to my guys. And then over here I'm gonna keep his plague priest busy with my spiders as well as quick hit taker. Just hang my general a little bit at the back. I'm gonna show you guys soon my spinning loons. I didn't really get that great of a spinning loons ability over here in this battle, just because his lines are pretty thin and spread out. But I still caused some damage with them. As you guys can see, I completely missed the spinning loons over here and actually hit my guys a little bit. But the night goblins are gonna come in and attack from the flank, and they're gonna make short work of the clan rats over here. In the middle is a little bit more close of the fight with the plague monks whittling down my goblins, but they have support of the squid herd. And my spiders are just going to work against quick. Obviously they're gonna win because armor piercing and they have really high huge health pool. Let's see if I can capture some more spinning loons abilities. My guys are winning overall because of the buff, obviously, from my general as well as my orc shaman. And you can see these 2 units of goblin just decimate the plague monk in terms because due to their superior numerical advantage, causing some damage over here. Spinning loons, so as you guys can see. The rats just gonna get taken apart. So yeah, didn't really get that great of a spinning loons in this fight, but this battle just roughly shows how you can use them in vanguard deploy and coming from the sides. If you can catch them in a straight line, then it will be to your advantage. But if not, you can still use them as a normal melee troop. And you can see the goblins held up pretty well on their own, even against the plague monks. They held up pretty well, in my opinion. And I'm just clearing up the rest of his forces now. His main line just got shattered by my goblins. You really want to, when your goblins are charging in, you can pop the War ability, and here we go. The 88 the plus 88 melee attack really gives them the hitting chance almost to 100. And even though they have pretty low weapon damage, 25, because of the high chance of attack due to the increased melee attack number, they hit pretty well, as you guys can see. I'm just cleaning up over here, chasing his gutter runners, mopping up the fight. His pit man is relatively alright, but I feel that this map is too small and he spent too much on artillery. And I didn't have enough main force to hold the line. My goblin just punched through them with my 2 spiders still. He can't really do anything against my 2 spiders. He doesn't really have any anti-large units as well. And then the spears that were taken out, the 2 units of clan rat spears. So I'm just gonna clean up over here and then take you guys to the results screen to show you guys how much damage each unit did. And hopefully I can demonstrate more battles with this build in the future. Maybe against a build with a better main line from our opponent, and we see how that goes for my goblins. I'm gonna destroy this big priest, the card, really soon. You can see it falling off. Pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious. Being surrounded by the goblins. And quick over here, it's gonna get destroyed as well by the spiders. He's gonna retreat over here and the battle is over. So pretty interesting game. It really kind of allowed him bringing artillery really kind of allowed me to maneuver my army around his army, because with artillery you are much less maneuverable compared to your opponent. So you can see the goblins did really well, although they were attacking just clan rats, but some of them went up against the plague monks, and I think they did really well and they paid for themselves. And my orc shaman as well with the brain burster got 82 kills, pretty damn high. And then my night goblin fanatics as well did pretty good job, as well as the spiders. For some reason one of the squeaker didn't do that well, but overall each of the unit here did their part, and they score some kills as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle commentary, and yeah, let me know if you guys have tried this build before. and let me know your thoughts about it if you did. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.